great event that brings everyone together. It's a great melting pot, and we all have a great time.
It's about having a sense of humor, it's about having a sense of style, it's about design, and it's about excellence in everything you do.
I was speaking to one of the designers, what they are doing, taking old traditional looks, but yet giving it a contemporary feel. Some great stuff.
Represent Scotland so beautifully in New York, and both great places, both places I'm involved in, and Dress to Kilt, they've really done a great job.
You know, once they told me about the whole kilt, I just thought, you know, a 300-pound man wearing a kilt, that sounds like a good time.
Debt to the young men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe.
This is a wonderful opportunity for us to raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project, for all the young men and women coming home from this war.
Doing the walk down the catwalk for a charity called Erskine Hospitals.
You know, you get guys like myself who are willing to come in and put on a kilt and help raise money and do something that's a little bit unordinary.
Sometimes it's hard to connect the people that need the services with the service, and that's the best thing about them being involved with Dress to Kilt is so many people find out about this organization. Paralyzed veterans are getting a lot of money because of all this.
I work a lot with Wounded Warriors and vets, and this is all about raising money for Scottish and American vets, so it's a good cause.
Dress to Kilt promotes the Scottish spirits, fashion and tourist industries in particular. We provide opportunities for young Scottish talent that without our help would not be able to exhibit their designs in the biggest commercial fashion market in the world.
It's brought great young designers from Scotland, it's brought all the great traditional fabric makers.
It pulls all the Scottish companies together to really make a unique event with the most fantastic stars and raises the profile for the Scottish textile industry.
Last year I walked in it, so I had a lot of fun with that. And so we're returning the favor also for a great cause.
The excitement is just exuberant tonight.
We want to leave the impression with the editors, journalists, buyers and attendees that Made in Scotland is a benchmark of the very best in the world.
This is my clan. She has a thing for guys in kilts. News to us, but apparently it's very romantic.
Curiously subversive activity. The Scots being a very subversive bunch, and they sort of kidnap this catwalk, which they take around with them all over in various cities, and they come on in the native attire, and they do the most extraordinary things.
Scots know how to enjoy themselves, and that's all there is to it. People also have a very warm reaction when you say you're Scottish.
I've always wanted a Scottish accent. I don't have one.
It's a very exciting time for Scotland. As a nation of people, I think we're very proud and we have an amazing outlook on life.
I do wear tartan and plaids in my everyday wardrobe. Vivienne Westwood is very keen on the craftsmanship and the traditional Scottish textile. Lots of tartan and plaids.
Scotland is beautiful, it's untouched, it's got charisma. Sometimes you can be in other countries, and when people are in that country, they're always complaining about it, and then when they get abroad, oh, nothing's like home. Whereas the Scottish are like proud no matter where they are, and they're proud to tell you.
They just know how to enjoy life, which is an important skill.
I think everyone, everywhere, is a little bit Scottish.
Glitzy glam event, and what's beautiful about it is it combines everything that's great about Scotland with everything that's great in the States, so it's just a mega party. It seems quite hedonistic actually. Be very entertained and be very proud to be Scottish.
The atmosphere here is great tonight, so if Scotland's anything like that, I've got to go straight to Scotland after this.
We have once again succeeded beyond our wildest dreams in achieving our objectives. Last year's show again produced a massive amount of press and media coverage globally for our sponsors and partners. More than 100 million people in more than 75 countries saw photos from or short DVDs of the event. Dress to Kilt represented more than 95% of the press and media coverage from Tartan Week. This year again, we will be raising funds for scholarships and for the wounded warriors and paralysed veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan. The event and the charity are non-political, but we believe that we owe a huge debt to the young men and women who risked their lives to keep us safe.
We're living, boy.